Well, the internet went down again. At least my Wi-Fi adapter did. So I've got to fucking do a networking reset again. Fucking bullshit. But before I do, I want to just share this stuff. Record the tabs I have open. A is cursed and terrified of changing B. Unfortunately, you could not avoid that bitch. You tried your damnedest, but you couldn't avoid it. Besides, B herself still has her own issues to work through. Yeah, she's always wasted. I told her look at but she's jaded. Kinda like the wreck that I adore. Can't offer you a rescue. I can tell you what I do. I tell you nothing that never dearly. Tell father I need him back again. With the words don't drop from your lips. Only your Freudian slip. Towers might will when we walk past. Self-help might help when it makes us laugh. You know, I want to go see what this sign actually fucking says, because I have no doubt that it's either going to be something completely unrelated or something annoyingly fitting. Oh. In fact, I was actively going through all the screenshots and photos from back when I wasn't necessarily in a better place, really, but I was more active. I was more open. I was wandering around and exploring. I was actually social. Here, let me share that with you. I will be your Freudian slip, sharp as a knife and as long as a whale. You need to calm, you'll be your pneumatic drill. What we never want, we'll always need. Now we need some pop psychology to keep us upbeat. Tell your daughter that you love her dearly. Tell your father you won't lock him out again, and if the words won't drop from your lips, I will be your Freudian slip. Flowers might wilt when we walk past. Self-help might help when it makes us laugh. Always finding questions and answers. You and I are just walking disasters. 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 I'm really glad I tried to be a friend for what time I could. I gotta give it up. I really gotta give it up. To me, I may look back at all of this and see a healthier place, but things were just different. Things were just different. That's all there is to be said. I'm glad I tried my best. Even if my best wasn't enough. I knew I couldn't hold it together forever, but I figured I'd try. I'm glad I tried. Everything unraveling hurt. I think these memories were worth it. Maybe my call will be your pneumatic drill. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I did kind of skip through that. Let me go back a bit. I erased most of the photos that dealt too much emotional weight to me. So certain sections and details will be missing, key moments and whatnot. And I'm only partway through. After all, fucking disaster. Goobers. Sorry I couldn't just be what you wanted of me. Fucking damn it. Fucking damn it. Conversation I had with Coral the other night really does fit. The girl I met was probably dead. If not completely, then at least partially. Numbing herself under all the easy and shallow things she can. Because she's facing a really scary thing. Facing a really scary reality. I'm proud of her for trying to be prey. I really am. Because I know she's trying her best. Just like I tried my best. Probably why it hurt so much when I wasn't believed. But it was reasonable for them to not believe me when my own toxic shame was warping my words. And there was enough to line up the worst image possible rather than the reality of everything. Yeah. The dense dork is the one person in my life who I would let hurt me and ruin me. Big and lack of respect that I adore. You lost all you have left to lose. I'd tell my mother that I love her dearly. Tell my father I need him back again. And if these words won't fall from your lips, I will be your Freudian slip. As sharp as a knife and as blunt as a whale. You be me calm, I'll be your pneumatic drill. It's never what we'll always need. Right now we need some pop psychology to keep us upbeat. Tell your mother if you love her dearly. Tell your father that you love him out again. If these words won't drop from your lips, I will be your Freudian slip. Showers might wilt when we walk past. So help might help when it makes us laugh. Always finding questions and answers. You and I are just walking disasters. She was a beautiful walking disaster, though. Just a naive girl trying her best and opening up to people she cared about and trusted. I hate that I wasn't good enough to just let things go, to let her forget me. I guess that's my selfishness.